and I said this over and over again too, it gets to a point where you realize that you're different from the rest of them. When you look around you and you see nothing but absolute foolery, you look inward and you say, that's not me. No, I don't subscribe to this degeneracy, to this foolery. I'm higher than that. I've ascended higher than that. I'm not on no little boy games anymore. My mind has flourished because I'm the chosen one. It gets to the point where you realize that, and you need to separate yourself from those who drag you down like crabs in a bucket. Because only then and only then, you will actually start to see things improve and start to see things flourish and materialize. All of the thoughts that you want to manifest in your head or in your life. When you surround yourself with a bunch of bums, you're going to be a bum. I've said this many times, and I really don't care who you are. I really don't care what you do, because this is something that all men need to pay close attention to and be very cognizant about this. Whoever you surround yourself with will be the 100% determination of how you will end up. Okay, so your friends and stuff like that, whatever. If they're a bunch of bums, if they're a bunch of nobodies, if they're a bunch of scumbags, yeah, you're probably gonna end up being that by default. You dig? Guys, why in the world are we wasting our energies? We're higher than that. You know better than that because you feel it in your own soul. I know you got people in your life that you voluntarily, and I used to do this too. I used to do this all the time. I would put myself and I would surround myself with people that I don't even really respect like that, for real. Like, I wouldn't even want to be like you. And I ain't trying to hang around anyone, or I ain't trying to associate myself with anybody that isn't a reflection of what I want to be or who I'd want to surround myself around. In other words, I'm not trying to be around you if you want some low energy shit, like low energy shit. That's just what it is. And I think 90% of people be on some low energy shit. I really do. That's the reason why you look towards yourself and you realize, man, like, I really ascended higher than this. Like, this is really my calling. God put me on this earth for a reason. I'm that one. I know you felt like that. I know you've had that spark in your eyes. Even if you don't feel like that now, I'm sure you had a moment in your life where you really felt like a chosen one. That's because you are. You need to be alone for just a few days. Not touch your phone. Not do nothing. Not turn on the TV. And look inward and realize that you're the chosen one. I guarantee you. As soon as you separate yourself from the noise, you'll realize that you truly are a higher power. So why the fuck are we giving randoms our power? It doesn't even matter which way or form you go about it. Why are we giving randoms our energy? Whenever you get mad at somebody who's not even worth your time, you gave them your energy. Whenever you jealous about what somebody else got because you don't got it, you're giving them your energy. I catch myself doing this stuff sometimes too. I'm like, man, I need to preserve all the energy I got. So what the hell do I have business doing? Wasting my time just throwing around my energy any type of direction. That's why I don't like doom scrolling on social media. Because I feel like my energy and my attention is my energy. My energy is being thrown in any direction, and I hate that. I like to be able to control my own thoughts. When I doom scroll, I cannot control my thoughts because it's throwing me everywhere. One second I'm seeing kittens, next second I'm seeing a guy getting knocked out in front of a bar. It's insane. So when I pull forward and I realize that my energy is incredibly important to me, then we can sit back and realize that our whole entire lives, we've been giving up our most important essence for little to nothing. We've been giving away our most precious essence, which is our energy. Right? And I don't mean your physical energy, like how long can you run or how much can you bench. I'm not talking about that energy. I'm talking about your spirituality, bro. I'm going there. Your energy, man. Your spirit. Why are we throwing in any type of direction? And that includes where you allocate your energy towards relationships as well. Are you in toxic relationships? Are you dealing with the woman that you know ain't good for you, dragging you down, spending all your money, ungrateful, uncooperative, pulling your energy away, burning your energy up, something that you could have allocated towards an aspect of your life or a compartment in your life that would be conducive towards your success? Why give that up? Because you want to not be alone? I realize that a lot of people give up their energy. A lot of people realize that it's because they don't like to be alone. A lot of people give up their energy and don't even realize that it's transactional. And everything in life is inherently transactional, right? Because everything comes with a cost. Everything comes with a price. So at least make a bang for your buck, for Christ's sake. If we know that everything comes with a cost and everything comes with a price, at least get the bang for your buck, right? So why are you giving away your energy for the cheap, for the low, for the nose, for the nothing, for the free ski? You know what I'm saying? You might be in a toxic relationship, you know what I'm saying? You getting ran over. You might be, you know what I'm saying? You got some sort of menial job and you're breaking your back every single day, when you know you could do something greater, when you know you have the power, the essence, the aspirations, the willpower to do something that is actually fulfilling for you. This is all going hand in hand in the explanation of why we need to conserve and preserve our energy. Guys, it's very, very simple. When I was young, I swear to you, I threw around my energy so freely and willingly and indiscriminately, it costed me a lot. I ended up broke, throwing my energy every single where. I ended up in jail. I ended up effed up. All type of crazy stuff. I've gotten myself in big trouble, throwing my energy around all type of directions. I've made a lot of bad decisions just for the sake of throwing my energy anywhere, and that is something that is a deep regret in my life. So I say that to say this. Men, especially men, because your energy, your attention is incredibly important and it's something vital in your life as a whole. Be careful where and how you allocate your energy and protect your energy for dear life, okay? Be careful who you hanging out with because they'll drain you, they'll drag you down. You'll find that a lot of your friends don't even want to see you do great. I'm not saying that your friends don't care about you. Of course your friends care about you. They don't want to see you do better than them, though. I bet you that. You dig? Is that even a question? So you have to be careful with who you associate yourself with. And that's very important, right? That's one factor. You got to be careful what you consume too, bro. Because it gets to the point where, like, why are we watching this? Why are we listening to this? Why are we doing this? What are we doing? What is this? This shit is killing me. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at right now. I know you've gotten to a point where you've just been on social media and you're like, what the hell am I looking at right now? You're giving your energy up. You're a chosen one. Every time. I feel like we're all born damn near God level. And then every single day, the society takes a chunk out of our divinity every single day until the point where you're just a vessel. You're just an empty vessel. Your sovereignty is no longer your own. You are now a slave to your own indulgences. You're a slave to your own greed, your own pride, your own ego, your own addictions. You are a vessel on the inside. That's what happens when you waste all of your energy. You're just a dead body walking. That's what you are. We can't have that. I don't want to see anybody in my circle, anybody in my community. I don't want to see anybody living or exuding their self or carrying themselves in that character. I would never, ever want to see a man in that situation, ever. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. That's what happens when you give up all of your energy. You're left as an empty vessel. And you're empty. You're just empty. You're just empty in all categories, all compartments, all metrics, in every single way, shape, or form. You're just empty. Pockets empty. Energy empty. Life force empty. Everything's empty. Heart empty. That's what happens when you give up your energy. That's your life force. That's your essence. That's your soul. So be careful who the hell you hang around, because they will drain you if you let them. Hang around only positive people. People that uplift you. Yeah, everybody has their good days and bad days. That's fine. But man, if you're a true chosen one, which you are because you were born a chosen one, then you will know that you need to protect your essence and your energy. I guarantee you. Because every single day you give it up, you lose your autonomy. I guarantee you. You lose your own control of your own body. You're just a vessel. You're just a flesh bag of flesh. That's a horrible existence, wouldn't you say? Anyways, guys, I just wanted to give y'all that quick talk before I wrap my day up. If you appreciate this content, y'all, hit me with that like. Drop a comment down for your boy. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I love y'all. Stay safe. Peace out.